Hello YouTube, this is Steven. First off, I'll just say I've never made a YouTube video. I don't even have a place to upload it yet, but we'll figure that out after this. I don't even know how to flip my camera around. I'm using a mirror so I can just turn it, but I have some rocks here. These are all found the last couple times. Some I'm not sure about, so I would like some opinions. Some are just really cool looking, so I thought I would show them. First off, I'm living in Minnesota. I'm living near the cities. I'm not saying exactly, but Minneapolis area. So let's take a peek. First off, let's start with, I guess this big one. That's just banded ironstone. I find that from time to time around here, just a really nice piece. I have a little one here I'm going to try to tumble. I've never tumbled it, but I know the red should just be some type of jasper, so I hope that tumbles fine, and that would look pretty. Next, piece of petrified wood. We have a lot of, well, not a lot. I find a fair amount, I'd say. This is just a really nice piece that I like, which kind of brings me to the next thing, which I would like. I think it's petrified wood. I found this a couple weeks ago. It's huge. It's about the size of a softball. I think it's wood, but I would have to take it somewhere. I haven't gone in. There's a lapidary shop in Princeton around here. It's about an hour north of where I live. This is a rock. This is what I plan on bringing in next to see if he can help me ID it. Someone told me around here we shouldn't be able to find anything bigger than basically this size, so we'll see. The lady at that place at least told me most petrified wood from around here got washed down the river. Doesn't mean this isn't. Let me see if I can wet it. There are a few spots in this that are super cool looking. They're clear. I would call them agate bands myself. Let's see if I'm sorry if my phone doesn't take the best video. It is a little old. We'll keep looking. Yeah, it's really hard. You probably can't pick it up on the camera, but there are very subtle clear spots. Right here on the top, these two spots, I can have a translucent color to, or look to them. It's really hard to see. Other than that, it looks like a knot of wood to me. So yeah, that's that one. I really like this piece. Hopefully it is wood. Moving on, this one, I'm not too sure. It's got stripy things. That's why I kept it. Might be wood. Probably not. It's not something I'd expect to find around here. I just really like the lines through it. Maybe someday, if I have a saw, I'll cut that against the lines and see what it looks like. Some of these smallers, I have a lot of agates. This one I found a little further up north than here, maybe an hour and a half north. I was trying to tumble it. There's so many holes, and I'm really disappointed that I even tried tumbling it. Yeah, it would never turn out. I would lose the entire rock if I tried to tumble it. Another agate, probably my favorite one I found just last week. It'll go in the next batch of rocks to tumble. A nice quartz in the center and more banding. They kind of meet up right there in the middle. Yeah, nice piece. Just a lot of little agates. Another little agate. This one has bands running along the side of it. I wish it was bigger, but it's still a really, really pretty rock. Another agate piece that's going in. All these pieces, I have more. I have boxes under this couch. All these pieces, most of these little ones, not all of them, but will be going in my next tumble batch. I have stuff spinning right now. This agate piece has a large quartz center I really like. But the bands are subtle, but they're there. If I can get it to focus. There we go. This next piece, I'm not sure what to call it. I've been calling it jasper, but there are little clear spots in it. I probably won't tumble this. I'm thinking of trying to just polishing up the front, flattening out the top a little bit more, and just make it into a pendant, just like that. I like this piece at least. The tip of it's just got the slightest clear spot. No lines or anything. Just really pretty. This next one I think is banded rhyolite, but it does have a little translucency to it. The lights I'm using right now are really bright, so if I held it up, you probably, let's see, slightest, not much, but it does. I'm not sure if that can have light passing through it if it is banded rhyolite. I like it. Moving on. So let's just got some really tiny little crystals. When it's wet, it's not actually as pretty as when it's dry. I don't know if that's very small quartz. I don't know if you can see. They're very tiny. And then I wet it, and it's not as pretty. The water kind of sucks up in all the little spots and takes away its shimmer. Once it starts drying out again, it starts getting its shine. Really thin line. The rest is just, I don't know, host rock. Moving on, this little piece, I'm not sure what it is. I think it might be, I thought it was citrine. I think that's what it's called. Sorry if it's not, I'm not an expert. But I don't really know. It's just on the edge. This came from a larger rock, maybe the size of my hand. And when I picked it up, all it was, it was cracked in half, and it was all these sharp little pieces. I have the rest of them, but I didn't see the crystally outer edge. And then I just dropped the rock, and as soon as it cracked open, I could see all the crystals. So I went down and picked up all the little pieces. I have the rest of them. Disappointed I broke it. But if I didn't break it, I probably wouldn't have seen the crystals, because the outer edges are a lot more dull than that one. Moving on, this one, maybe someone can give me a little more information. I think it's just mica with some quartz and feldspar. I really like it. If anyone else has any idea of something else, maybe it's not what I think. I have a lot of other pieces actually like this. Bigger pieces with less of the what I believe to be mica, mostly the red or orange, what I believe to be feldspar. So if someone can give me advice on this, that would be great. Okay, this next one, I'm not sure. It's pretty petroidal-y. Good stuff. The edge piece is what was strange to me and why I kept it. It looked kind of like fossil-y material with all those lines. Could just be nothing. Actually, this one I found up north. This is one of the only rocks I found on the north trip. I went up to Lake Superior. I found that. I took it. This next one, it's kind of a jaspery material, or chert. The reason I'm not sure what it is because if you flip it to this side, it's got this texture on it. It's not plaster. It's not like it was used for something. They weren't scrape lines where they stuck it on something. What could this be? I was thinking maybe an imprint fossil, a plant, tree. Doesn't look like wood. Slightly clear. Sorry, I'm shaky. Yeah. Another piece I really like. If I don't find out what this is, this will go with me to the lapidary shop. I have a bunch, I literally have boxes. This is just my next batch to tumble, possible tumbles. Just some random things. A few more things. Not too sure what this is. Found this again in the cities. Looks like some type of geode. It's black. With these little habitats. If someone could identify that, that would be great. I took it to the shop. He told me something, but he wasn't 100%. Didn't seem too impressed by it. I like it, but whatever. Next one, just some type of fossil. Not too sure. This one here I took there. The guy told me he thought it was maybe a schist, and these could be decomposed garnets. It's probably hard to see, but it's got a beautiful shimmer to it. I love this piece. I have one more. It's bigger, but the piece is the little black lines in it. Little dots are not as big. So they could be decomposed garnets. Not too sure. Beautiful piece. If you pull a few more out, this could either be banded rhyolite, or maybe maybe these are bands of agate. Found that on a walk down here in the cities, just on a trail. Really nice piece. Try to wrap this up. It's getting a little long. Another one I'm not sure. Maybe someone can help. I grabbed it because it's got all these little bumps on it. I really like it. Jasper. I guess this is what I've been calling it. Really nice piece I found recently. I'm thinking of just keeping it whole. Coal. I think that's what this is. It's super light. Nothing super crazy in this box. Oh, this is a fossil. I found that one just the other day. It's an algae, I believe. I'd have to look it up. I know I've seen it. It's either algae or maybe it's coral. I cannot remember. I know what it looks like. It's coral. Yeah. Neat. Quartz, other stuff. Nothing too... Oh, and I do have these. They're stones, technically. It's not real stone, as in ground formation. Let's see if anyone can identify them. I know what they are. I found these. I know what they are. There's two of them. They're about the same size. Probably didn't come from the same thing. Well, they did come from the same thing, but not the same one. Or maybe they could. I know what they are, like I said. If anyone can identify them themselves, that would be really neat. Found in Minnesota. I will comment on these if I can have anyone try to guess. Other than that, oh, one last one. It's really close to the end, so I'll wrap it up, but this is one I really wanted to show. I think this is an agate, mostly because it is cracked on the end. Again, lighting might not be the best. It does have some clear spots there, and as you spin it, the more you look at it, the more you find. I don't have a saw, even if once I get one, it probably won't be big enough to cut it, but as you spin it around, yeah, I don't know. This side is the side that makes me wonder. So as you can see, it looks translucent in spots, and then once you get down here, yeah, someday I'll cut this open and see what it is. Okay, so that is it. It's a little longer than I wanted it to be. Like I said, I have boxes of rocks. I want to tumble or do something with, make jewelry out of. ID, some I'm just not sure what they are. One last piece. I know I lied, but after this I will turn off the camera. I believe this is a piece of, I would call it jasperized wood, if that's possible. And I'll show you why. If it's not, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching. Here it is. It's not too impressive. I like it, but they run all the way across. Yeah. If you look at that and say, oh no, that's not, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you. Have a good day.